And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set and towing the slab, Tyler Glasnow. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss at a slider. Glasnow went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. And a swing and a miss down on strikes and one gone.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
One out, base is empty. Clips the corner. No balls, two strikes. On the ground to the left. Betts whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Willy Adames.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. A lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Come on, Ty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Shortstop
Willy Adames stands in. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And that drops in for a strike. Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. Fastball is outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
The 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Matt Chapman getting ready to hit. Chapman gets a piece there. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, and on the hill in this one, Jordan Hicks. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at bats in that way. Boog, he's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Batting third, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
First and second, no outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. No outs, runner on second. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Shohei to the plate and scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Max Muncy at the dish. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That one ripped, but foul. Betts on at first, nobody out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. On to first. Out. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez locked in right now. He's 5 for 7 in the series. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Oh, 1 down. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Squirts away a little bit.
Counts 1-0.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that one missing low. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Hey.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Hicks checks on first. Smith dives back in safely. Two outs. Fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in
this.
this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
High fly ball down the left field line. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants nothing. Back here in
Leading
LA,
off for the
digging in,
Giants,
Mike
right fielder,
Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Glass now back to work. Fastball for a strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
And a foul ball. Next
One ball,
offering
2
upstairs.
strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that's in the
2-2
dirt.
the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And it's fouled away. Next
One ball,
offering is
2
in the
strikes.
dirt.
Get out of here, Giants. Go back to San Francisco.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there.
1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's in there. And a count 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And Freddie takes the K. And next for LA, Hesung Kim reached on an infield single his first time.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Outman stands at first with 1 out. And strike 2. And that one in the air center field. Lee gets under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So a man aboard. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Wasting no time. He's
now batting,
2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. RBI single his last time up. And a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And Mookie takes. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Justin Verlander getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Wynn getting cranked up as well. Here's a 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Outside low, and it's 2-2. In the air, out towards right center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back.
Leading off
And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That's a little high. And that is ball one.
No strike.
Flores in his 12th season, 33 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-0.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
For the Giants.
And up next for San Francisco,
Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
So a man aboard and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before his starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez sizing this one up, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting the first baseman Lamont Wade Jr.
So here's Wade now. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Flores leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in, and that is that. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
1-2 now. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Doubled his first time. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. Hernandez tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one back there. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jordan Hicks gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Justin Verlander. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Justin Verlander.
One out, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. That's inside. Ball one. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lee sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael.
2 down, base is empty. Michael Conforto will climb in. Lied out his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one in the dirt.
2-2 count.
This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. That one outside. And that's ball one.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. His 16th homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these
0-1's
Giants
the count.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have
Now
been
batting,
anything but
right
fun at the
fielder,
plate for
Mike
him, so that one
Yastrzemski.
has to feel good. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Hit in the air, center field. Outman makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Patrick Bailey.
So a man aboard, and now the switch hitting catcher Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Glasnow picks the first,
No, he's safe.
and he dives back in safely. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly
0-1.
efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Outside
That's a ball.
low. 1-2 the count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Glasnow ready and deals. And a
Ball
curve
2.
is down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
3.
Swings swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the runner
Now
stays
batting,
where
left
he
fielder,
is.
Well, classic pitch sequencing
Encarnacion.
there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Encarnacion stands in now and watches strike one. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot
No
right
ball,
here.
two
Ahead in the
strikes.
count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Two outs. Fly ball to right. Conforto drifts towards it, and that is that. The Giants get one back with a solo shot. It's now 5-1. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Center fielder James Outman.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Verlander, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. He swings and fouls one off. And that one
ball,
missing inside a sharp slider. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands,
Now
and it just
batting,
eats him off.
first
You know, it's hard to get the bat
baseman,
around on a pitch like that in
Freeman.
tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Out towards left center. Lee on his way over. Squeezes it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Hesung Kim now at the plate. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Backed off the plate that time.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Yastrzemski has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Wilmer Flores.
glass now. Back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On the ground, Betts. And a quick out, number one.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swings through that. The Giants down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is inside. That one missed. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside, and that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first, Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Corrals it, and there's 2 down. Here's Lamont Wade
Now
Jr.
batting, the
He's
first
0 for
baseman,
1.
Lamont Wade Jr.
There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two outs. Ball one
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the Giants lead 1. They're down 5-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Curveball over for a called strike.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Smash down the left field line. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
He was
Now
all
batting,
over
third
that fastball
baseman,
right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
0-2 is the count.
That's hard hit on the line. Yastrzemski makes the catch, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Adames.
Clips the corner, strike one. Adames, 29 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's downstairs and outside. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That's a little bit low. This one popped up right side. Kim hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez drop step going back, and that one is out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 5-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Now this is in the air down the line. Conforto ranging back, and there's two down.
Now batting, catcher.
Two outs, base is empty. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trying it, getting loose as well. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Slapped foul. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Here's a 2-2. Goes down looking. Giants move closer with a homer this inning. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in LA, here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
On the ground to third. Boots it.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
Man at first,
Now
nobody out. Will Smith to the plate. Late swing fouled off. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Verlander moved to first. Hernandez back on a dive. Just missed. And a 1-1. Runner takes off. Left field. Encarnacion looks it away for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
And here is Michael Conforto. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw to second, and he's out.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
Two balls, no strikes, the count. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 6-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boo. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
2 outs, nobody on. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fought off foul. Two outs. Foul ball there. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 10 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Blue. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next to the dish is Freddie. 1 for 3. And a slider in there for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. High in the air, out to right. Yastrzemski on the move, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-2 ball game. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Kirby Yates.
And digging in for San Francisco, Gerard
Encarnacion.
Yates, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Check swing, went around. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That's right, Elly.
And there's the
That's
ball.
ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Outman sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Slice down the right side. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fitzgerald in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Rogers.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's your strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Encarnacion makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And now the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Chapman should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So We'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness
Leading
matters
off
in
for the
situations
Giants,
like this as
center
well.
fielder, Jung-Hoo
And digging
Lee.
in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Outside, ball one. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back.
Three balls, one strike.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count
Now
kind of
batting,
tells you
the
that
first
that's the
baseman,
pitch he has the
Lamont
most confidence
Wade
in right
Jr.
now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. First pitch misses. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Outman under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. He's already homered here in this one. First
That's
offering, and it just misses. And
That's
another
ball
ball. Close,
That's
but
ball
called a
three.
ball. And the count is 3-1. Man at first, one away. Three, 2 now.
3-2.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2. And here
Now batting,
is
third baseman,
Matt Chapman.
Chapman.
He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. That missed by a
1-1.
lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chapman gets a piece there. That misses the
balls,
zone,
2 strikes.
and the count's even at 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Payoff pitch. stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Now batting, right fielder.
And up next for the Giants,
Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-1. There's a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Bonda, the power lefty, up as well. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Max Muncy.
3rd baseman, Max Muncy.
Rogers back to work. Ball 1 low.
That's down.
That one hammered center field. That ball's carrying. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And they add to the lead. It's 8-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Edging his zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
That clips the corner.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Smith
Nope.
stands
Ball
in
1.
here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Next
Ball,
pitch, a
that's
slider
outside.
that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Ripped on the ground to second. And they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Conforto getting ready to hit. And that one sliced foul. Two down, nobody on. That one down the line. Throws across the diamond. That's out number 3. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Last chance coming up for the Giants. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And a count 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Clayton Kershaw looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And that one is in the dirt. It's 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Encarnacion, the next to hit, takes outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
1 out left for the Giants. Wilmer Flores now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. Banda, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Oh, 1 now. And that's down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 strike away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
8-2 the final here. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
No matter the situation, what? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. I'm in the city of lost angles. Try and move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me. I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it, with every bit of spiting it. Ever since I gave the first pass to Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet and Def Jam cold. I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet. I'm the guy in the office. Been dead ever come. I'm all aboard. I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, flow.